you leave me here to cry. There's nothing I can say. As you leave me here to cry. My love will follow you, babe, as the years go passing by. I'll give you all that I own. It's one thing you can't deny. I'll give you all that I own. It's one thing you can't deny. Love will follow you, babe, as the years go passing by.
I thought it might be interesting to share with you some of the stuff that we're actually using on stage, starting with my own rig. We're going to start with this amplifier, which is the Artist Tweetone 20R. This is a 2-channel amp I received maybe about 6 or 8 months ago, and I absolutely love it. It's basically what I call the Blues Junior Killer. It's 20 watts, 2 independent channels, and throughout the entire session, I'm running it on the clean channel, and it's loaded with a Celestion 7080 speaker, which isn't one of my favorites, but it works extremely well in this particular amplifier. Looking at the effects pedals on my pedal board, starting from right to left, we have the VS Audio Vibler. This is giving me that vibratone style sound. It's just really great for comping behind another guitar part. Really adds like an organ, kind of lush sound just in the mix. You'll hear it, no doubt, throughout this video. On the left of that, we have the Mr. Boost from Greenchild. This is a clean boost that absolutely rocks. I use it both on its own if I just want to actually just push the clean channel for a louder clean tone, or I also use it into the Buffalo Effects Carrera overdrive pedal. I'm still using the VS Audio Royal Flush a lot of the time as well. For whatever reason though, the Carrera overdrive just works extremely well into this amplifier, so that's the one I've chosen for this rig. And the blue pedal on the far left is the Serena digital delay from Citec. It's a really nice sounding digital delay. It almost has a bit of an analog quality to it. It's got kind of like a dark reflection thing going on, and I really dig it for the kind of sound that I enjoy. My wah pedal of choice is none other than the GCB 95S from Dunlop. I've been using that now for must be close to 10 years. I love it. I took 2 guitars with me, both my 2019 Gibson Flying V and also my 52 reissue Telecaster, but for the majority of the day, I was just loving the tones I was getting out of the Flying V, so I stuck with it up until about the last set.
As the years go passing by. All right, thank you. Welcome to the second official In the Blues Jam. I'd like to welcome the rest of the players. Not that official.
If you're a long-term subscriber to the channel, odds are you've heard the name Brian Strafford pop up time and time again. There's a reason for this. He's a phenomenal guitar player. Rick and Brian are chopping it up on this particular set with the help of Dom as well. Check out some of Brian's playing.
Take it, Brian!
Brian's Stratocaster is a 62 hot rod loaded with Lola pickups. The neck and middle pickups are both blondes, and the bridge is a special with the steel base plate attached to it also. Brian's amplifier of choice is a USA-made PV Delta Blues 115, so it's loaded with a single 15-inch speaker. It's rated at 30 watts, and it sounds great. It's got a very classic Fender tone mixed with that Stratocaster. In terms of Brian's overdrive selection, he's using the Wampler Dual Fusion, which is a 2-in-1 overdrive. You can use the channels independently or you can stack them together. And then the Timmy overdrive is basically like the off clean tone for Brian. And he's also got that running into the H2O from Visual Sound. They're now called True Tone. It's a chorus and delay combo.
All my nasty habits just wanna let me be. Here we go. Girl, you know I like him a lot. Right through him with that everything I got, I said, hey, everything I do is bad for me. All my nasty habits just wanna let me be. Shot. Gamble, cocktail was hard to pass. Every time I do it though, I always lose my ass. Hey, hey, everything I do is bad for me. All my nasty habits just won't let me be.
This was a really cool, fun section of the jam, and all of this is completely improvised as well. At the start of this clip, you heard my good friend Dom Nicholson with the PRS back there behind Brian, just absolutely ripping out a great solo. He's a fantastic player, and I think one of the reasons why these days work, not only are we good friends, but we can get up and we can make things work, and we all have our unique style and sort of tone as well, which is very unique to each of us. I just love listening to these guys as much as I love playing guitar, and I think it shows on our facial expressions as well. It was smiles all day. I've been really fortunate over the years to work with guys like Brian, Dom, and also Dr. Rick, and it really pushes you to play better, and it's also a lot of fun. My suggestion is if you're ever going to join a band for the first time, if you're thinking about getting out there, play with people that you really respect as people before the musicianship part, because honestly, you play with friends, there's nothing better. Dom owns a number of really beautiful PRS guitars, but for this particular gig, he took out his 2012 DGT. Beautiful instrument, it sounds great. Dom had his PRS going into the Classic Cat amplifier from Bad Cat. This is a 20-watt dual 6v6 powered, valve rectified, single channel amplifier with a 12 AY7 in the front end. Dom's pedal selection is nice and simple and just very, very effective. On the far right, we have the Ernie Ball VP Jr. It's essentially a volume pedal. In the center, we have the Vowpress pedal from Donna. It's not only a wah pedal, but it can also be used as a volume pedal. For Dom's overdrive, distortion, and clean boost tones, he's using the Tribus 3-in-1 pedal from Greenchild in the United States. Mason from Greenchild makes some great stuff. I'm using his volume boost on my pedal board. That's just some killer guitar playing right there. Awesome stuff, Dom. No Blues Jam is complete without Dr. Rick pulling some seriously interesting guitar faces, and this jam was no exception. We're jamming out on an original called Another Rainy Day. Have a listen.
I said, I hope and pray the things we work out right is just another rainy day, another rainy night. I hope and pray things will work out right. All right, Rick, take it back.
While Rick and I were in Germany last year, he actually got a chance to play a PRS 594, and it's been haunting him ever since. So what did he do? He got one. And as you can see, he's playing it, and not only does it sound great, it also looks beautiful. Rick's amplifier of choice is the Milkman Creamer. Now, this is an amplifier made in San Francisco. It's a handmade amp. It's rated at 20 watts. One of the interesting things about the Milkman amplifier is you can choose to run it either on 6 V6 output tubes for that deluxe reverb / Princeton type of sound, or you can plug in some 6L6 output tubes, make it a lot rounder and fuller sounding. So great versatility from Milkman amps. I'd never actually heard of them up until Rick bought one, but man, these are really class act amps. The speaker of choice in this amplifier is the 12-inch Alnico Jupiter speaker. This amplifier is totally pedal friendly. As you can see, Rick's using a selection of different effects. Brick's main overdrive pedal is the UME Over Unity sitting right in the middle. It's currently unbranded as it was one of the prototypes he actually helped work on. The red pedal on the right is the JHS Andy Timmons overdrive and is an angry little beast. Brick's one of the masters when it comes to getting that organ/Leslie type of sound in the mix, and that's thanks to the Anodyne chorus from Providence. We did a review on the channel of that many years ago, and also the El Capistan delay pedal. It's a great combination. The clean booster on the top is the Pete Cornish NB2. I actually think that might be worth more than my car. It also uses a full tone wah pedal. I know I speak for all the guitarists on stage, but this day wouldn't have gone half as well had we not had Oscar Lopaczuc on the bass guitar, one of Melbourne's finest. Him and I have recorded so many tracks over the years on albums. We also had 3 amazing drummers, Drew Gamble, David Richardson, and Mark Grondman. It was also great to have Dave Kay guest on a couple of songs on bass as well. You've no doubt seen him on the channel in the past. This video took about 25 hours to put together, so I hope you like it. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to share it with your friends. I really appreciate that. It always helps the channel grow. I'll leave you with this little jam out section we did at the end of one of the songs here. It was a whole lot of fun.
Taking money from someone else.
We need more guitar. Anyone else got one?